friends. My name is Mr. G. The G stands for Grandpa. I'm a master barber from the lovely state of Alabama, and I love to cut hair. I am hosting this segment of BC-60 for Being Cool. Today I'm interviewing Raymond Carr, the award-winning film commercial director who has worked in children's entertainment for 20 years. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm excited for the conversation ahead.
Yeah,
I have a few questions for you.
great. What's going on?
How did you get into the world of puppetry?
Well, I started off with working with my family in the church. They were children's ministers, and I would do puppets for the church, and they would dress up as clowns, and that's how I started. And we travel around the country. I'm originally from Southern California, LA County area. And they got a job at a church out here in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's where we moved. And then from there, I started working at the Center for Puppetry Arts, which is an amazing theater and museum out in Atlanta. After I left the church, I'm no longer part of the church, but I still do puppets. Not so much at the center. I do my own work and for film and television. So yeah.
That's lovely. What is your favorite puppet slash character?
Oh boy, my favorite. It's hard to really say. One of my favorite characters is a character I played for the Jim Henson Company's show Splash and Bubbles, which was on PBS Kids. It is a children's show about fish, and my character was named Dunk, and he was a puffer fish. And whenever he got scared, he would puff up into a ball. And that was a cartoon, but we used what we call digital puppetry, which I was able to move my hand, and then the computer was able to translate that into animated movement. So yeah, Dunk is probably my favorite character.
Um, my favorite, my favorite puppet character is Cookie Monster.
Yeah, Cookie Monster's great. Good classic.
How did you start your own company?
Well, I started doing work at the center, like I said, but I wasn't doing it frequently enough. So I decided that I wanted to do my own thing. And so I just came up with the name and started doing small puppet shows for late night comedy acts and theaters, start producing my own work with friends, doing uh, adult content kind of sketches and improv shows and stuff. And from there, it was in the early 2000s. I went to film school at Georgia State University and got a studied film. So I started making my own movies. So that's where I started really utilizing my work as a filmmaker, and entered those into some film festivals and contests and stuff, and still doing that today.
Wow, that's amazing. What is the most unexpected reaction you've gotten from an audience during a performance?
Oh boy, that is a good question. I worked on a show called Walking with Dinosaurs, which was a big arena show that we would play in front of thousands of people with these life-size robotic dinosaurs, and that was really cool. And this one guy, I think I don't know what he was doing, but he decided it would be a good idea if he wanted to jump on and climb a dinosaur. So he jumped over the guardrail and tried to jump onto the robot dinosaur and ride it. But security had to come in and pull him off. So yeah, that was pretty wild.
What advice would you give a puppeteer like me today?
I think that the best thing you could do is doing the stuff that you're doing now, trying to get out there, letting people know your desire to be a puppeteer and keep producing stuff. And then also trying to improve your skills as a puppeteer, taking workshops and courses, participating in festivals, and just getting out and meeting as many people as you can to, really start a community of your own.
Thank you for the advice.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me for an interview. It was an absolute pleasure to speak with you. Hear insights, your stories, and perspective are inspiring. I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn from you.
absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. You guys have a great day.
It was a pleasure having you on.
Alrighty.